Wrong answer.
Why am I sick?
It's December, dog. Mm-hmm. Young Simb. What to say?
Young Sim, like CEM.
Like CEM. You gotta put the B on there too. Young Simb, yo.
You sick Ross, you know?
Mm-hmm. Listen, dog.
Sicky Minaj.
Yo, for real. Sickles Cage. You are sick.
Victoria's Secret.
Sicktoria.
Yo, I ain't.
6 vapor rub.
Michael's sick.
Yo.
Sick daddy.
Saint Sickles.
What, yo?
Mary
Yeah.
Sickness.
Yeah, Sicky Mouse.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to dodge any sickness, yo. Usually I only get sick in the fall and then I'm done. So fall already came and I got like a little bit of something and then actually no, it's still fall, technically.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm just trying to dodge everything until at least the spring when them annoying the allergies hit.
I get sick whenever my body feels like sabotaging me.
And you got a son, so
Pretty much.
yeah, I'm about to say so whenever he gets sick.
I'm sick.
Yeah, I'm about to say sometimes you just catch that, you know.
It's been a rough 2 weeks. It's just one thing after another.
Even the Thanksgiving week.
Yeah, I just pray for my healing. Everyone just say a prayer for Miyadi. He's falling apart.
Miyadi sounds like Tony Braxton.
Darling, you know if you cared anything about love, you would have been front and center. Ooh, loving me and touching me.
Whoa.
Honey. Y'all know that song. Y'all know nothing about 7 whole days.
What? Not a word from you.
7
7 whole nights.
whole days.
And I'm just about through.
What's a girl
I can't take it,
to
won't take
do?
it, can't take it, no. Had about enough for you. I'm gonna be on my own.
Yes.
On my own. Don't ever question me with the Tony Braxton. Okay, all right.
Yes, and you killed it.
Come on.
Let's go.
You know how many mornings we had to clean up in mom's
I
house
was
when she
like,
was playing
Mom used to
Tony
listen to
Braxton?
Tony Braxton.
Yes,
like,
Alisa.
faithfully, yo.
Let's go.
Like, Tony Braxton was that girl, yo.
I was always singing Tony Braxton in high school, like in class.
And they was probably wondering why you were singing Tony Braxton in high school.
What up, what up, what up? I would make you do the intro,
know,
but
right?
you know.
I sound a mess.
No, you good. Welcome to the All Scorecast. I'm Ant.
Jazz Miyadi.
Ayo got the sauce.
And we the plug. I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. We ain't even hit y'all with an episode last week because, you know, life, holidays, all that stuff. We want to give y'all a break too. You know, y'all might want to eat turkey with your family and
Turk.
yeah, I mean,
But
still
I
getting
hope y'all
over
were
it.
catching up on episodes y'all might have missed, though.
That's what y'all should have been doing.
I hope that's what y'all better have been doing.
That's the logical thing to do.
right.
Jesus would have done it.
Jesus would have done it. Jesus did it. What were you doing?
Right.
He told me.
I saw him.
I'm not trying to see Jesus yet. You tripping.
Nah, he was there. He was just in the corner with his AirPods. One of them Jones was charging us, and he only had one, and he was listening to this John. I saw it.
Jesus needs to charge both AirPods? You would think like he's the charger. Like they should just be forever on.
Ah, man, listen, he had to be relatable for a second, so he had to make us think that it was probably making us think that it wasn't charged.
But that would lead people to believe that we don't know he's Jesus. Like, you don't gotta relate your Jesus.
Cause man, listen, you can't be charged up every time with everything.
He's
Like
probably listening to Charged Up.
listening to Charged Up.
Man.
One of his AirPods was broke. Like his phone was on like 41%. Like it wasn't.
First off, Jesus's phone should never not be off 100.
Oh no! All right, yo, it shouldn't. It's probably instead of like a battery, like it's just like a halo icon. And it's always just green like the whole time, but with no charger in it. It just lit up green the whole time.
The back of his phone got 6 cameras on it.
No. Tell you, dog. He got the best phone, but Thanksgiving, he had to be 41%. He got like 2 cracks in his phone, like on his screen. Like it's just, what to say, it's nothing.
5S.
Like, yeah, what to say.
5S.
Yo, he got the iPhone 5S. Yo, he's sitting there like, she like, man, too many people on this Wi-Fi here, man. All I see is this LTE, dog. This joint ain't even working right.
Are you mad? How Jesus don't got Wi-Fi?
I know, right? He's sitting there taking one of his AirPods out, talking to like Uncle Lewis or something. Be like, yo, first of all, asking the wrong person, like, yo, Uncle Luke, Luke, oh yeah, your Twitter updating? Cause my joint ain't refreshing. Like I can't see
Jesus says John.
Oh shit! Yo, listen, he had to relate. I'm telling you, he was here. Yo, this is where he landed. So
he landed.
This is where he landed when he came down.
Yeah, playing.
So he was just like, yo,
fly?
man. He was like, yo, your Twitter refreshing? Cause I don't even know. Uncle Lewis like, what? He's like,
Nom.
He said, listen, man.
He's like, yeah, I'm trying to get on IG and my stories ain't refreshing.
Right. He was like, my stories ain't refreshing, man. I'm trying, like, even the people, yeah. Cause Shiggy just went live. I'm trying to see his job, but he ain't even.
Jesus waiting for Shiggy's live.
The whole time he was here, he just kept trying to watch Shiggy's live stream, but it just wouldn't go.
You just see him walk into the room, just nodding his head. He take out one AirPod, be like, yo, you know Hove's birthday coming up, right?
Yeah.
It's about to be crazy. I'm about to play Hove all day.
Yeah, it's like all day. Like, he dropping on everything. Like, my laptop hard drive broke, man. I had all his albums on that joint, but I don't even got it no more. I was thinking about just converting them off of YouTube, but you know how the quality be. I'll be trying to do all that. So, like, yo, what?
Oh, Jesus is lit.
Yo, he is.
Praise him.
Praise him. An obvious statement. Jesus is lit, in case you didn't know. Y'all should know that.
Like, who's going to be like, he ain't really, like, who's going to say that?
I mean, most of the time. I'm like, cool,
most of the time he lit.
He was in there one time. He was tripping.
Everybody was, yo. They don't ever say what he did, though. At one time, he was like, yo. But like, yo, he was out of pocket that man. He got beside himself. Like, what?
I don't even want to talk about it.
I don't even want to talk about what he did, man.
Speaking of Jay-Z, happy birthday, Jay-Z. We're recording this on December 4th.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Ho.
birthday to the GOAT, my favorite rapper. Let's go.
I listened to Reasonable Doubt all the way up here.
Dead presidents.
Yo, I didn't know he was 50. Like, I think ever since he was like 40, I don't know, like 4 or something. I just wasn't keeping up with his age no more. It just seemed like, to me, he was just always going to be in his 40s. Like, he wasn't. But then today it was like he was 50. I was like, yo, he's 50?
He's Jay-Z years old.
He probably sick because he loved the number 4.
How you mad? You're mad at 50 now.
He woke up in the morning and just threw his child. Like, he's like, come on, Blue. Just threw her across the. He was like, yo, like, why are you mad that you're not 40 something no more?
It's not a 4 my age. Get away from me.
He can't wait till he's 54.
Yo, he's 54, dog. Yo, he just gonna drop Blueprint 4 right after that. Yeah. When he's 54, that weird age, but.
He's really inspirational. Like, he's, all jokes aside, like, he's the GOAT, honestly. He's still relevant to this day, making moves. He's a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
He's still, like, just out here rapping.
Yeah, it's like he really got that effect. Like, as I keep listening to him, like, year after year after year, he got them lines that's like
timeless.
Yeah, it's like it's so simple, but it's like he says it in the best way. Like he says it in a way that if another artist said it, it probably wouldn't sound the same or come off the same. It's just
feel
the
same
way.
about
I don't
Ross.
know. Well, yeah, he just got.
Yeah, Ross got that.
Ross got that too, though. Yeah,
Says,
like he could just describe something in a way that's just like ain't nobody
I
going
was
to do
listening
that.
to Fascinated today.
I knew he was going. Yo,
You knew I was going to say that. Like I just, it's just, like I was miserable at work as usual, and Fascinated came on shuffle, and I don't know, put me in a mood.
yo.
It put me in a whole nother like zone. I was like smiling. I was bobbing my head, and then I just feel a presence, and my coworkers just smiling over my shoulder. I was like, "Oh, what's up?"
I thought you had felt a presence and it was a Ross.
I know.
I
Ross standing
wish.
his.
Yo, I wish.
Is it at the meatloaf part yet?
Oh,
I'm like, why is he worrying about that?
that's one of them lines. It's
Meatloaf.
Yo, he the only one to make you want to
my
stack meatloaf.
When I first heard that, I had to pause. I'm like, did he just say that?
Wait, but like, what kind of like shocked were you? Like, it was amazing, or did you just couldn't believe
It's like,
that?
what? I couldn't believe it. It was amazing to me that he could say something so simple.
Like
He
stacking
said
the meatloaf.
meatloaf. And I'm like, ooh, it really resonated with me. I want to stack my meatloaf too. Like,
Just cooking mad meatloaf. I'm about to stack
Stacking meatloaf for like 3 hours. Yo.
First of all, you don't cook meatloaf.
That is not cooking meatloaf. Yo. That's
stirring the pot.
It's like you
That's like
stirring,
stir fry.
Right, you like stirring brownie mix or something. Like,
What kind of meatloaf you saying?
First of all, how big is the pot?
yeah, it's just like,
Yo, I wish they could see you, yo.
yeah, stirring meatloaf. Yeah, like I don't even know how that's
you
going to
gotta
turn
mix
out.
the meat, Paul. It's like you got.
Yeah,
you never,
do it,
like,
but you never like whip that joint with a utensil though.
Whip it.
Real hard.
Yo,
Why won't anybody let me quit my job?
listen,
No one's stopping you.
ain't nobody
technically.
right. No one forced us to either. We want to.
Like, you know how you tell people you want to do something and you just want them to agree with you, and they don't? Like, every single person's like, I would strongly advise against it.
Well, yeah, I get it.
No
I
one,
get what you're saying.
Nothing good comes without sacrifice and apprehension. Like,
Hey, maybe I need to struggle a little bit.
It's just the only thing that will probably do for you is like it will push you because like you know you don't have nothing else.
you have no other option now.
You don't have another option. You
Right.
have to do.
And, like, I'm tired of, like, not being happy and fulfilled. Like,
I could dig it.
it's so daunting. I feel like this is how I see it. That 40 hours I put in at work every week, that same amount of time and energy and potential could be put towards actually like having enough time and energy to apply for jobs that are in my field. A lot of times I feel like what's stopping me from getting a job in my field is my lack of experience or like a title. I have the education, but not really like the experience or the title. So if I just sacrifice and scale back and get an internship, get that hands-on experience real quick, network, then employers will start taking me more seriously.
Right.
And if I continue to work at my job, I won't have free time to interview. And I have to keep on lying and saying like, oh, I got a doctor's appointment or something like that. And then I get in trouble. And then I got a bad reputation.
Well, if you chasing after something you're that fully focused on and that what word am I thinking of? You believe in it that much, then no one can really, I mean, what can they say? I mean, that place isn't going to crumble to the ground if you're not there. Yeah. I understand you said the reputation thing, but it's not like you're being nasty about it.
Right.
I doubt you would burn the entire bridge just to do that.
Right.
I don't know. I was just trying to find stories online to help, like, I don't know, feed my ego a little bit. Like, feel like I want to do is the right decision. Some people, they quit their job and they say it's the best thing that they could have ever done.
Yeah.
And now they have their own business and they put forth effort into what they really wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like 10 times happier.
Yeah, I know a lot of
Isn't that the
producers.
point of life?
Like, I mean, yeah,
To be happy.
it is. It's just that it's only thing I want to know is how people, because I want to do it, but I want to know how people are living. Like I know like a lot of producers. Actually, it's like mostly producers that I met, like being on like A3C and stuff, and people that I seen on panels at A3C that I end up seeing videos of and stuff. They all talk like, yeah, you know, I just quit my job and I was just, but I be like, yo, how are y'all living after that though? Like, how are y'all keeping up with everything that y'all have after that? Like, are y'all just balling like that, or y'all can just?
Everybody's circumstances is different,
Right?
Like for instance, we were talking like I can't quit my job.
Yeah, me neither.
All I can do is bust my ass when I'm not working.
Yeah.
I got house, I got kid. Like I have to make money while I'll chase. I have to make money while I chase what would fulfill me.
Right.
And hopefully that fulfillment leads me in. I mean, hopefully my passion, what I'm passionate about, leads me to a place of fulfillment and then money.
Right.
Because right now, well, we would all like more money in whatever we're doing.
Yeah.
But right now, for me, it's more about liking what I do, enjoying what I do, and being comfortable in what I'm doing, and being fulfilled by what I'm doing more than how much is on my check. I make enough to live my life, obviously, take care of my responsibilities. But it's like, it's getting to the point now where it's like, all right, like I want to work for me now. I want to do what I want to do now.
Exactly.
Sick of these other people, man.
And I just tweeted this. Like, at the end of the day, we're all like creative people. Like, we're creatives. And I feel like I'm just tired of assuming all these roles and applying for these jobs that just don't feed my creativity. Like, they
Right.
just stifle my creativity. I don't like that. I feel like I lost a sense of myself, like just being in this role for so long. Like, I just started a new role, but I'm just saying, like, working like in a bank, like like what do I look like somebody that works at a bank? Like, no. Like, I just want to be creative. Like, that's it. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, and I feel like that's a huge part of like my being. And if that is stifled, then it's like putting a paper bag over my head and suffocating me. For real.
Right.
Like, and who wants to live like that? Isn't the point? The point is not to work yourself to death. It's to be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's like two things that I always think about that like that get to me the most when like on this subject. And one is it's like, dang, I just had it. What did you just said? What did you just say?
Oh, I said that it's like putting a plastic bag.
No. But before that, I just had something that you had mentioned that was that I was just thinking of. Two things that frustrate me. Oh no. Matter of fact, I got it. It's like it's two things. Like, one is like, you ever hear somebody say you know, like with whatever you do in life, it don't matter what it is, everything that you do, always give it that 100% and have that positive attitude about it and go. And it's like, yo, man, it's hard when you know what really makes you happy and you know what you go hard at, like 150%, and then you like have to do that other thing, or else you gonna fall off. Right. And it's like, dang, like I have to go hard at this, but sometimes, you know, you're not guaranteed to have like a good attitude about it every time. But the second thing is, it's like, yo, jobs don't even realize, like jobs that you have to do, like all of us, bank and wherever, and we were like, them people at work don't even realize, it's like, yo, I gotta do 40 hours here throughout this week. You don't even realize, if I had time to just focus on what I really do and who I really am, I'll be doing 70.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Like, I'll be doing 70, 80 hours. I'll be doing double what I do here being more productive on what I really got to do.
40 hours is being sucked out of you.
Right, 40 hours from the rip is being sucked out of you.
I'm brain dead by the end of work.
You already in the red with sanity by the time Monday hits.
Yeah. Because now it's like I got to take 40 out of my week for that. Then I got to take more out of just like, well, first of all, you got to take away your working hours. Then you got to take away sleep because you got to sleep. Mm-hmm. And then unless you just not going to sleep for a couple days. And then you also got to...
Let's do the math. So that's already the 24 hours in one day. Let's just say you get the max amount of sleep. Let's say you get 8 hours of sleep. And you work 8 hours.
Right.
So 16 from the 24 is gone off the rip. Once you wake up, you're minus 16 from your 24 hours.
Yeah. So you already down to 8.
You're down to 8. But you still gotta you have to account for commute. You got to account for going home. You got to account for
eating,
showering, eating.
You really got a solid 4 or 5 hours in your day if you're getting 8 hours of sleep, which I feel like we all sacrifice. I don't get 8 hours of sleep.
I never get 8 hours of sleep.
But that gives you a solid maybe 4 to 5 if you count out everything you have to do. Because that's not counting any errands you got to run, all of that stuff. So you already down 4 or 5 hours to focus on something you want to focus on.
Right. And
but by that time, it's like, I had to focus all day.
Yeah.
So guess what? Eliminate that job.
Easier said than done.
Yeah. I would love to. I would love to.
Because I feel like I'm becoming this bitter person, just waking up bitter.
You kind of got to fight it. You're in a position where that we're not going to put anybody's private lives on Front Street on this podcast, but I feel like you're in a position where you can quit and focus for a little bit, at least.
Only for a little bit, because guess what, guys? I got an apartment now. I don't live at home. So, I'm
saying. So, that's why I said I ain't putting it, but you've afforded yourself a little leeway.
I did. And I honestly feel like that, because I have the apartment now, that's even more motivation. Because I feel like a flaw of mine is I be too comfortable sometimes, and I just kind of expect things to just come easy, because that's just how my life has always been. I never really had to when it comes to academics, I'm mainly talking about I never really had to try, because I always thought that I was pretty smart, so things would just come easy. I didn't really study and stuff like that. But I feel like when things don't come as easy, I kind of shy away from that. And I don't want to be like that. And I feel like putting myself in the position, not to fail or to box myself in per se, but to really grind and push myself, that'll push me to new heights of where I feel like I truly should be. You know what I mean?
I do. That's why I said if you're going to do it with the position you're in right now in your life, and you can pull it off, and you are confident that you can stand on what you said, you give yourself a couple months and you'll be back to do, and you'll be focused and doing what you want. Go for it if you can pull it off. That's why I said you're in a privileged position, because me, I couldn't even start to think about doing that.
Right.
I don't even live at home. Minus the bills, I'm not even at home no more. I can't do that.
Right.
But
yeah.
But what I said about pushing through it is just be it's because I feel the same way. I'll get off and I'm tired, whatever. I'll hit the gym, then I go home, then I gotta pick my son up, then I gotta take care of him when he get home, then I gotta take care of myself, take care of the house. And it's and I'm tired, I'm dragging, but I still gotta be all right, I have to do something for me. I mean, that starts with the gym, but then I'll go and I'll come here, we'll record a podcast, or I'll go mix a podcast, I'll promote. It's while I feel like I'm not enjoying myself working and doing what I'm doing, I have to carve out time to do the things that I feel like will fulfill me. So hopefully that'll, come to fruition later. Because if not, I'm gonna just be, I feel like I'll be depressed. If I'm not fulfilling myself somehow, I'm
It's gonna bring you down.
Yeah.
And that's the last.
And that's why I said I know I don't get 8 hours of work, because we'll come here and record. I'll be up till 1:30 after this, Or if I'm mixing, I'll be mixing and doing all that stuff till middle of the night. And I'll be even more mad at work the next day because now I'm here and I'm tired.
It's just like this vicious cycle.
But you gotta, it's like, but I can't, it's almost like I can't let the cycle win. It's like I have to, like, nah, I gotta put myself first at some point in this day.
Yeah.
And get it out so that people can hear it. Because, or else I'm gonna go crazy.
I feel like if I didn't have other people tell me it's a bad idea, I would have just been did it by now. Mm-hmm. But like everybody tell me it's a bad idea. They're like, what about health?
Because everybody being realistic.
I mean, what about health insurance? What about you going to ruin your credit? All your money's going to deplete. I'm just like, nah. Like,
good argument. All right, bet.
Right.
Nah, because like I got this. Like I feel like, I guess I'm just optimistic in that way. Like I just feel like I'm not going to fail. Like why would I fail now?
Just know you got to go super hard. No. You just got to at least know, I think this one of them times where somebody be like, yeah, you got to have a plan. But like, you can't just be like, all right, cool. Like, you really got to have one. You might have to have it like written down. Like, you might have to have like a plan.
I wrote down my plan.
No, like a plan, yo. Like, plan. Like, Nelson PLAN-Dela. You got to have a plan, dog. You got to be plan man, yo. You have to have a plan, yo.
Super plan.
Right.
I feel like I should quit my job. Apply to internships. Apply to jobs in my field. I'll have all this free time to interview, go to networking events, bust into radio stations like, hey, look at me.
Just kick down the door.
Yeah, can't I just do that? Just bust down the radio, just knock on, hey, like, I'm trying to be in the mix. No, life don't work like that.
I mean, it might.
I mean, someday you gotta look at
high risk, high reward. No,
you gotta be careful. Be like, I need a job, security. I'm not bust down the door.
Not literally bust that door, but like just kind of like, hey, look at me. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't feel like a bum if I didn't have a job. Like, if I quit my job, I would feel like, all right, like, I'm about to boss up.
All right, tell me this. If you had to quit your job, say if tomorrow you be about to go to work, and you be like, man, you just call them like, I'm done, and you just quit your job. How long do you think, realistically, how long do you think you would last before you be like, oh shit, I might really have to like go back to work. I might have to try to get my job back.
No, I'm not trying to get that job back. But I said I was going to give myself to the end of January.
End of January?
Yeah, to the very end of January to have something in line. And if for some reason my plan falls short, I'll just work somewhere like regular. Like I'll get another job at a bank where I have experience or the mall until I get on my feet.
Yeah. I was about to say, they don't need to know you work at a bank. But still, like...
I'm telling all my business. My fault.
I mean, if you put it out there, I didn't say you said it. You but at the same time...
I'm just... Bank is just hypothetical. That's not really where I work. Just so y'all know.
All right.
Right. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Nelson PLAN-Dela. That is still in my brain.
That is funny.
Nelson PLAN-Dela, yo. That's it.
I'll just get another job where I have experience at, I'll say. Or I'll work at the mall or something until I get back. I figure out another plan. Because at the end of the day, I just want to make my own schedule. And there's such a wealth of technology and media and stuff like that. People get on for no reason. People make money in like the most amazing, unique, discreet ways. Like I can monetize a blog. I could become a brand ambassador for stuff. Get paid through ads. Get my own clientele with my expertise. Like. Yeah, it's not going to be easy, but, like, nothing's really supposed to be easy.
No.
Yo, and
so it'll be that much more sweeter this way, getting it this way, than, like, just having it handed to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to do it. Not a good idea.
No, I didn't say that.
Honestly, well, go ahead.
Oh, me?
Yeah, because you was about to say something.
I already said, you're out of the three of us, you're in the position to do it and have time to make it work. But you really are going to have to be like sun up to sundown.
Grind
Grinding.
time. Like, that would be my new job, and I would love it.
I know one thing. Our promotion better be super on point.
Listen,
you ain't working.
that'll be my first
That'll be your
project.
first probably job.
Yo, I'm gonna be
Y'all
annoying
be
at that
sick.
point. It's gonna be like 10, 14 a.m. Be like, what are you doing?
No, listen, y'all would be sick of
Spoiler
me.
alert.
Right.
You're home. What's up?
No, y'all would be sick of me because listen, we would get about 200 more followers. Listen,
Yo.
if I had
Remember
the
this
time-
episode, 12/4/19, Hope's birthday 2019. When we take this where it needs to go and we reach a level of success and fulfillment based off this media shit that we want to do.
Yes, sir.
Remember episode 31 when we had this conversation. And y'all got to give us our flowers.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to.
But
I'm tired of what? Oh, what do I think you should do?
just stay unknown.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that. Like, I'll never think that it's a bad idea for somebody to quit their job. Honestly, as long as financially you can keep up with yourself and keep up with your stuff, I never think it's a bad idea. Plus, that's coming from somebody who wants to quit their job every single day of his life. So it's like,
Yeah.
So it's like I will never, like, honestly, if I had a bunch of, even if I just got a new spot, like I'm my own spot and I'm chilling, I'm like, all right, there's something else I got to pay for. But I just know there's a certain amount of time that I can last. Like, I can literally stay afloat and handle everything. And it's like, yo, I just know what type of mindset that'll put me in. Because
Yeah, me
like, if
too. That's what I'm
it's like,
saying.
dog,
Survival mode.
Yeah, it's like, yo, I already will go to work super tired because of me just grinding and doing what I gotta do. Like, and honestly, it's been worse than it is now. Probably like last year and stuff like that. It was times like during the weeks, shoot, every night I'll go out and I wouldn't even go to sleep.
Right.
Come back home from the studio and immediately get in the shower and then go to work. And it's like over and over and over again. But it's like, yo, if I didn't have a job, period, like I ain't had to clock in somewhere, and I'm just like, yo, all I got is my bank account right now, and I gotta figure out a way to just keep it up. And yo, I wouldn't even, honestly, yo, I probably ruined relationships in my life. Just because it's like, yo, I have to work on
Hustle.
this. Yeah, like you can't, it's nothing you could say that can take me away from this computer. Like, I gotta do this. So it's like the ultimate pressure right there. And honestly, that'd be my favorite kind of pressure. I would love it. I would love every second of it, yo.
Ooh.
I would love every second. So, I mean,
I'm gonna just be at work sick. I'm gonna hit both of y'all up like, yo, are we rich yet? Or can I leave now?
We
Like,
see the sacrificial lamb for you.
oh, y'all need to quit tomorrow.
yo, dog, listen. I would love to quit for everybody. I'd be like, dog, you gonna quit, you gonna quit, you gonna quit, you gonna quit. Like,
You get to quit. You get to quit.
yeah, like, yo, you get a termination.
Quit.
You get a self-termination. Whatever you want to call it. But
And then there's always. Listen,
Jasmine
that
is lifting
bottle
an
girl.
empty bottle over her head,
bottle girl. I'm
insinuating
dead.
she's gonna be a bottle girl.
Listen,
Yo.
there's ways. Okay.
Well,
I wouldn't be no stripper.
only one of us at this table can be a bottle girl. So
imagine me just walking around.
Bottle man.
Like,
sparklers.
let me be rich, dog. Yo, hurry up, make me rich.
My nigga, you want some Henny?
No, like, you want some Henny, dog? It's
Yeah,
sparkling.
like
Don't look at me like that.
people host parties. People sell stuff online.
But that's
People
harder.
are
That's harder
Amazon
than you think.
affiliates.
Selling stuff is hard.
It is.
It's just selling stuff is very hard, yo.
That's why we just gonna sell this. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Y'all gotta support. But
support me because I'm about to quit my job. Like, I was off of work on Tuesday. I called out sick because I'm legitimately sick. And even though I was ill, my spirit was just on 10. Like, it was just amazing because I wasn't at work.
Now,
Like, I just felt at
make a
peace.
difference. Mm-hmm. Make
It's
a big
like, I want
difference.
to feel like this, not like this. Sick.
Spirit-wise,
But
though.
but spirit-wise, like, I felt great. It's like, but yeah, like, that's how you know that you're miserable at work. When you're sick, you're definitely ill, but you're home and your spirit is just bliss.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. Like, I'm sure all of us, like, be at work. You look at certain people and you just be like even people that's like way older than us, and they be like, "You good here?
Yeah,
like, you really wanted to do this?
I'll be looking around like
this is what you wanted
y'all
to do?
care?
Yeah,
Yo,
like this.
all right, I'm glad y'all said that. Am I the only one who sometimes like it? And it's not even a rational feeling, but it's just like when I see if I'm at work and people are like just happily here, and I'm gonna do this, and I'll probably be here till I'll be here till I retire. I'm looking at them like with such disgust.
Yeah.
Like this. I'm like, did your child self like I can't wait to work at this job?
Yeah, but like, yo, no.
Your younger self be looking up to you like, what?
Yeah, like,
that's what you wanted?
What are you doing?
I'd be so angry
Now-
looking around everybody talking like they into it, like, yeah, nah. I'm like, and they got the audacity to think I care.
Yeah,
I care about this.
Listen. Disclaimer. There is nothing wrong with living an honest life, getting a job, retiring, and
yeah,
taking care of your
right,
business.
right.
I have to say that because I don't want it to come off as if we're demeaning people for enjoying where they work. That's not at all what we're saying. That's not what we're saying because I can already hear people getting upset. Like, are you talking down on people with jobs? Like, no, that's not what we're doing.
Yeah, it's just
If anything, I'm coming at myself because I get this. I said the feeling's irrational. It's an irrational feeling. Like, I'm not enjoying it. So I'm looking like, how are you enjoying it? But that's my problem and not yours.
right. Because like maybe for all we know, they probably before it was like, yo, while they was in school or maybe not in school, whatever. They probably just like, I'm gonna work for a company and just make good money. They probably people good with certain skills where they go somewhere and it's just what they're good at, and they're just like, hey, you know what? I can stay here and I'm able to financially, handle like a family and a house and everything. And it's like, I just want to live that life. And it's like coming from us too. It's like we creative people. Like we're in a whole nother field than that. So it's kind of like from our mind, it's like, you don't want to do something more like,
right.
So it's kind of like, it's different coming from us, but it's like, still, it ain't nothing wrong with liking your job. But sometimes you look at what goes on at your job, or this could be any job, and it just be like, shoot, you clocking in for somebody else, and you don't get the time that you want to yourself, and even sometimes nonsense is going on at your job. Like you said, people just be happy. It's like, yo, this is what you wanted to do. This where you want to be at.
This makes you that happy.
Yo.
But then at the same time, in that same breath, I'll be like, I mean, good for you. Great.
Yeah,
Good for
I mean,
you.
if you happy, then If you happy, then cool.
Right.
Because clearly you're not in the same mindset as us where we constantly think about leaving. Some people might wake up and look forward to going to the job. And it's like, oh, all right, well,
right.
That's what they like.
I mean, it's what it is, though. Like, everybody got their own journeys, their own shoes to walk in. Mm-hmm. Whatever, they own crosses to bear. Insert next cliche phrase about following your own path. But I don't know, man. I've been doing this. We been doing this media / music / personality thing. Like, we've been doing this for a long time now. Before the podcast, for people who don't know, it's to the point where it's like, all right, like I'm ready for that next
ready
level.
for that next chapter, yeah. That next part of it.
And they say, it's about the journey, because with getting there comes new problems.
Oh, yeah.
That we're not seeing because we only see one side of it right now.
Right. And we don't even know what it's going to be.
We don't know what those new problems are. I think I'm just ready for new problems.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Speaking of new,
What?
I don't want to be in this position in the new year.
I hear you.
I mean, shoot, me neither.
I don't want to be in this position tomorrow.
Right. Yeah, we got 24 days. No, 27 days. What am I doing? I'm tripping.
And there's also, and I got to give more disclaimers. It could always be worse. There are people out here in way worse situations. So I'm very grateful for everything that we do have and the opportunities that we have.
Yeah.
Still.
So it's like, I don't want to do that either.
Mm-hmm.
It could always be worse.
We can't nothing, right?
Right. So,
but that's true. It's just like I just I really feel like the whole, the journey, it is a part of it. It's like you gotta accept it. It's like, yo, all right, that's cool. Like, 'cause every day I'll do something to try to push what I'm doing or work on what I'm doing and talk to new people and network with new people and make sure my stuff is getting out there to somebody new every day. It's something.
right.
But it's like, yo, I got to keep saying to myself, yo, it's beauty in the struggle. Yo, it's beauty in the struggle. It's something. It has to be. You got to think like that, because if you don't, then you just going to make yourself mad.
Love yours.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Not knowing that beauty in the struggle going to discourage you. And it's just going to push you back. So you got to keep, like, facing it head on and just
Facing life head on is like,
push through it.
It's underrated. It's an underrated thing, because people a lot of times want to escape the struggle when you really should be facing it head on. Like, and by facing it head on, I don't mean going and doing things, if you can help it, going and doing things you don't want to do or that make you uncomfortable.
Right.
But I feel like you have to take what the world is giving you, but also push back with what you want to do and what fulfills you.
Yeah.
Probably harder. Or match it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's like, that's exactly how I act. Like, that's exactly how I gotta be. And without that kind of mindset, it's like, I feel like everything going to just be, mentally, it's going to be harder for you if you don't look at it that way.
So we quitting?
Nah.
All right, Jay, you got to start it off. You got to
start it off. Yeah, you got to motivate me more to quit. I can't. If I quit, I'm done. Like, I'm dead.
Really?
All right, I'm not dead. But now, if I quit,
I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm dead too.
Nah, you're not dead.
Nah, you ain't dead.
You're not dead.
But if I quit,
great risk, high reward.
Again, that's all I can really say without putting your personal business out there. But you ain't dead.
yeah,
And that's a good thing.
that's a great thing, yo. I need to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, my parents think I'm dumb, stupid for even considering it. But life is about being happy. And it sounds real like, I know I'm a Pisces, so I'm a dreamer or whatever, but I just have confidence that it's all going to work out in the end. Like, I really do feel like everything.
Say that. It's crazy you say that, because as long as we've been doing this stuff, like, even before the podcast, like I was just telling Aaron, like just the music and the mixing and the media stuff in general, one thing we've always kept saying was, it's not about if, it's just about when. Yeah. That's all I've ever said, because it's just like, I've never once said this might not happen or this won't happen or we can't. It's like, I'm just waiting for that opening.
Just waiting for it, yeah. I never lost faith. Like, little stuff happened in the middle where you probably thought, like, dang, like, it's just like that. All right, I wish this didn't happen, but still you gotta keep pushing. There's always another way. There's always gonna be another way to do something, regardless. But like, to make it happen, or like to push for, you always still gotta push for it. But Yeah, it's like it's that win, and it's like when you, it just gets crazy. Like when you know what you still pushing for it, and you know you putting a honest, like you putting forth that honest effort, and you like going in. It's kind of like, dang, you don't want to be too impatient, but you like, yo,
you impatient. You want that quick, like,
yeah,
come on.
like because I hate being impatient, because I never want to feel like I'm owed something, like somebody like I'm supposed to be, but it's like you don't know how bad like I want this, and how much I'm doing, and how much sleep I lost, and how many hours I put in, and how many people I done talked to, and how many people I done worked with, and how many probably no's I've got, or opportunities I probably missed, or the list could go on. It's just like I feel like I want this. I feel like personally, it's like, yo, we probably want this more than a lot of people.
Man, I still remember them nights recording in the studio literally all night, people falling asleep, and then I gotta work the next morning. So I'm stepping over like everybody else in the studio to get my work clothes to go to work, and I haven't even been to sleep.
Right.
And I'm just at work walking around like a zombie, and then I do it again. Like I keep doing it to myself, but at the same time, it was like this is what it is. This is what it has to come from something.
Yeah.
I wanna write books and write TV shows and blog posts and direct music videos and documentaries and just create things and act. And how I'm gonna do that when I'm working at wherever I work for
It's
40
just
hours?
it's just gonna, you can do it. It's just gonna take a lot longer, because you gotta find time to squeeze all that in and take the proper steps and talk to the right. Yo,
But if I quit,
I mean, yeah, if you quit, you got all the time in the world.
I'll have all the time in the world and I put my dreams into fruition.
Yo,
You know my dad got a song called Fine Time.
that you gonna play that all the way up until we make it, yo, every day.
It's gonna be like a
talking about how he got all this stuff to do, but he still find time to.
Yo, honestly, yo,
that's all life
that's
is
good,
for me.
Yeah, that's a great concept. For real, it is. Yo, for real, man.
I just don't like. I'm the type of person, I just don't like to waste my time. I don't like people to waste my time. I don't like to waste other people's time. So I was like, why am I doing this? Waste of time. Why not just put that time and effort into what I really want to do? Why not give this position to somebody who really might want to sit here at the desk and do these, whatever this is? I don't know what I'm doing. What is this?
Yeah, you still don't got the job and you don't know what you're doing.
People would ask me for weeks, like when I first got it, so what do you do? I was like, I don't know.
I just do you like?
I don't know.
It's like,
We'll talk about it on here.
I just make money. I just walk into a building and then get a check.
I just go in and be irked. I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff, but I just
You're just like, you don't know
I'm like, what is
exactly.
this for?
Yeah, like you don't even know what
like,
it's.
what is this for? Honestly, I don't care. And people really, I get so angry because people really care. They be like,
Yo, I feel you. I feel you.
like, yeah, and da 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 da, and da 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 da. So yeah, we got da 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 da. Oh, Jasmine, can you do that? No, like I don't care.
We be at these
What?
board meetings every morning, and we come into work, we talking about the day, and I feel like I be the only one in the line of like.
That's exactly how
Yeah.
I feel.
Like blatantly too, like not trying to hide it. I just got just put my head back, like what the.
I bend down, dust my boots off. I'm
Yeah, you just don't.
dusting myself off. I'm just like, what is this? Like, what
Coulda-
are we
yeah.
talking about?
Like one time we had that
so
one
hurt.
one of them days we had like an extended lunch or something because some event was going on at work, and one of my coworkers came up to me and like, "Hey, your lunch is extended an hour." I wanted to be like, "Who gives a fuck?" So what?
Lunch is
I don't care unless they're saying we can all leave right now.
Yeah, like let's get up out of here, dog.
Yeah, and then like when they be talking in the meeting or whatever, and they be looking at you like and smiling like, yeah, because we got it. I'm like,
Like, it
like
sucks.
okay, like
Yeah.
this is irrelevant. What is this all for?
Right.
Like,
Yo, I don't know. It's
be
like
so
sit there and they talk about any progression or like numbers or stuff that we got in the upcoming year. Yo, every time we talk, anytime somebody talks about an upcoming year, be like, yeah, because next year, something. I be thinking like, next year I ain't even trying to see you, dog. I don't even want to know you next year.
Listen, I just had a meeting with one of my bosses, and she was like, oh, so we're just asking everybody, what would you like to see change in the department 2020? On the bus, I'll be like, I don't plan on being here. That's going to be the change. Mm-hmm. Somebody else in my position.
Yeah.
I hate, and then it gets to the point where I'm annoyed.
Like, no.
It gets to the point where I'm annoyed, like, because all our work goes down. Like, so I'll do my job, and then what I do gets passed on to the next person to do their part too, and then it goes out. So, like, sometimes the person after me, like, because I clearly, like, I take my work seriously only because I'm doing it, and I don't want to mess up my own name, but not seriously enough to where I quote unquote care about the product.
Right.
So then I'll do what I do, and then the person asks me to come back like, "Hey, Aunt, yeah, you didn't like. It's nothing really wrong, but it's like a nitpicky thing. Like you forgot to do this little thing." And sometimes I want to be like, why do you care that much?
Yeah, right. You don't even have to look out for this.
Right.
I hate being micromanaged. I'd be like,
go ahead.
Can you go somewhere? Are you okay? Yes, leave me alone. Let me do the work I don't even want to do.
Right. You ever ask somebody, I hate
that.
I hate that I do this too at work when it's like somebody, and especially when it's like the same person who does it all the time. I'll be working on what I'm working on, don't care about it. So they'll come up and they just be like, they'll be staring at what you're doing, and it's like, I know you're about to say something about what I'm doing. I'm not doing it wrong, but since you have more experience, you just want to give me a tip on how to do it another. So they're just like, yeah, you know what I would do? Back like 18 years ago when I first got here, we used to do da-da-da. I'd be saying that all the time, like, all right, oh yeah. And then I'll just continue to do it the way I was doing it the first time. But it'd just be like, yo,
I didn't ask you for nothing.
Don't give me no tip. Like, every kind of be like, yo, stop helping me, dog.
Right.
Stop helping me. I don't want to know the quick way. I want to do it the way I'm doing it. The I don't care about this place way. That's what I want to do it like.
Yo, and I'll be working at my area, and I'll have like my radio on or whatever, and I just kind of get in my own zone. Like, luckily, I don't have to talk to a million people a day, just the same people, but they in and out. Yeah. So I have my thing on, and I got my own area, my own bench, my own workstation. So I'm doing whatever I got to do. I'm working. Kind of the same thing. I'm doing it how I want to do it. But like, I'm never more annoyed than when someone comes up, like, either I'm like super lasered in on work I don't care about just to get it done.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody comes up and just starts talking, like, not people I'm cool with.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about that. But people like, who are like, we don't even talk like that. So you just coming up to me like, and they just want to like talk.
Actually talk.
I'll be like, yo, in my mind, I'm like, leave. Like, what? Like, I'm listening. I'm in my zone. I'm playing what I want to play. I'm turned off to the world.
Like, I already don't want to be here. You think I want you here in this space when I'm in this mental space of not wanting to be here?
Right.
Either?
Unless I invite you to help me, I don't want you looking on my computer screen. Like, okay, you're the boss, fine, but like, why are you on my computer? Like, I really feel violated. Like, oh, like your Skype doesn't light up like when you get a new message. How do you know you get a new message? I'm like, I mean, it does light up. Oh, so you saw it? Yeah, I didn't answer you. I ignored your Skype. Leave me alone. Like, I mean, so
You Skype me and then run down on me and then look and see if it's like, come on,
like,
dog.
No, I was waiting for the other person to say something because I don't know what to say to you. Leave me alone. I'm just so not used to being micromanaged like that. Like,
I hate being micromanaged.
Just let me do my work that I already don't want to do.
Yo, and if you gotta train somebody, now I have to train you to do a job at a place that I do not care about. Now it's just like, yo, I just don't want to be bothered all day.
Yo.
Like, if I have it, my perfect way to go into work is to go into work, go to my bench, turn my stuff on, and no one speak to me for 8 straight hours. Like, don't talk to me.
I'd be so annoyed when I got my earphones on and Cash Styles verse about to come on, I'm about to get hype, and then you're hovering like her part's about to come on. I'm in my zone. Like, what? What?
Like, leave me alone, dog.
I quit.
Yo,
This conversation is really motivating. Yep. I think I'm gonna type up my letter tonight. No, over the weekend.
all right.
Let it marinate over the weekend.
No.
Am I making the wrong choice?
Not if you can pull it off.
Honestly, yo, you know what? I'm not gonna just be like, yo, quit right now. Yo, yeah, I'm gonna just say that. If you could do it, yo. If you can
pull it off and you can make it worth it, then I can't say don't do it.
But I will. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. If you're gonna be the one person that I like, am close to, that I know that quit their job because they wanna follow their dream. So I'm gonna be on your ass, yo.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, yo, what are you doing?
I'm not gonna. First of all, you family. It ain't like you just one of my homies. It ain't like you like somebody that I just
Y'all
knew.
think y'all would be taking a nap or something?
No, I'm just saying. I mean,
but
I
we're going to be like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Plus, we on this together too. Oh yeah, definitely gonna be on. Yeah, I'm gonna be on
I
you.
could take us to new heights if I just had energy
Good.
and time. Like our creative minds together
Yo,
with the time and energy we all deserve.
We gonna be looking at you like, yo, we gotta do this. What you doing?
yo, dog.
Listen, I'll do a complete 180. I just feel like work is such a distraction from what I really need to be doing.
It is.
I really feel like maybe I need to talk to Jesus tonight.
Make sure you don't
Make
make
sure
sure his AirPods.
Yeah,
make sure the AirPods charged.
I'm gonna tap him like, can you take your AirPods out for a second? I need to talk
Right.
to you. Ask him for like some guidance. Like, what is he telling me? I really feel like he's telling me to like
Leave.
quit. Because did I talk about this the last podcast? The number 9, the significance of number 9.
Wait, no. You did mention number 9. I don't think you said it on here, but you said you mentioned it to me.
Audience, I feel like there's some significance to the number 9, like in my life. Like I feel like 9 symbolizes new beginnings. And when I first started out, all right, I'm in banking. When I first started out in banking, I was teller number 9. I can't do the next part because like that's too much of my business. But there's another number 9. And now when I want to quit, I said, all right, maybe I'll do it on Monday. And I looked at the date. It said the 9th. So I'm thinking like
Another number 9.
those are 3 9s. 3 times the charm. And they're 9. So what does that mean?
I never
Jesus?
knew. He like, I'll be in there in a minute. I'm on 72. Well,
He's just over there
Jesus
like,
said this joint on 72.
he's like, what you doing? He's like, what? He's like, oh, I'm like, can't leave rap alone. They can't leave me. He just want to jock me. He just want to. All right, my bad.
Yeah,
Hope is killing that shit.
I know, right? They shot that shit on birthday, man. You know, what you say though?
That's so funny.
But like, I don't know. See, I never knew the significance of the number 9. But listen,
It might
sometimes
not be
people take them signs, yo.
Yeah, I think I'm one of them people now. Like I'm real like I play coach. I always love symbolism. Like
Right. Because people, yo, it's them stories about how people do things. I be like, how did you, like, who was by your side that was like, or what kind of parent was just like, yo, don't do this. Don't, like, you can quit everything, but I'm going to trust you on this and I'm going to let you do this. It's like, yo, they are the MVPs, yo. If you just let me.
my parents not doing that.
I mean, they not.
MVPs, but
They
they not letting me
MVPs.
do that. Like I told my mom, yeah, so I'm gonna resign. And she was like, she had the most like evil look on her face. She was like, what? Like she's like, then she just goes into like the whole thing, and then my dad's over there like cracking up laughing, like while simultaneously watching some Animal Channel and like not even really paying me no mind. Like, bye, girl. Like, and I'm like, I'm serious. He's like, what you gonna do? I'm like, pay attention.
Yo,
It's just
these animals, man.
be optimistic.
Yo, I understand. It's like, yo, you just want to do it every day. Like, I always think, like, yo, if I was to just leave now, because like I said, I really thought about yesterday. I was just like, looked at Netto, like, I'm about to walk out this joint.
You know, like
I just really want to walk out the door.
Like LeBron when he got the gift with the suitcase.
When he
when he just grabbed it and just ran down the joint.
I mean,
yo,
I wanted
it's
to grab
like
my purse so bad. Like, all right.
I know I'm not the only one who is legit envisioned their last day of work.
Yo, I do that.
I do that a
I
lot.
fantasize about it.
I'm not gonna care about nobody, dog. Like I don't care if
That would be the first time you see me smile at work. I'm like, I'm not gonna be here anyway.
Yeah, like
take it out my queue.
Like I'm not going to go as far as saying that if I left my job, I wouldn't like care at least a little bit about the people that I'm cool with there. Cause I am like cool with people at my job enough to the point where I'll be like, one day I'll be like, you know what? Maybe I'll just like stop up there and say what's up or something like that. Some people
I haven't cultivated a relationship.
See, you I can understand. You're like I knew, but it's like I would do that for like not even a full hand of people. But it's like I always do. I think about my last day too, where it's just like, dog, I am out of here, and I'm gonna be so happy to know that I ain't gotta come back here and I ain't gotta clock in for you no more. You ain't getting no more of my time. You ain't getting no more nothing, yo. Like everything is for me now.
I feel like they're getting me for cheap, and it's making me mad. Like I just feel like I could add so much more I'm so much more valuable than the position I'm in. Like, and I really honestly feel like that. Like I could be like, you got me here. I got myself here, really. Like I knew I wasn't gonna like the job when I took it, but like I didn't know I would hate it.
Right. Like, you thought you would at least somewhat.
I felt I could at least tolerate it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like it's just god awful work. I think it's just had I had this job earlier in my quote unquote career, then I'll be more receptive to it. But like I'm at the point now where like I'm getting restless. It's like, and it's not even to the point of impatience. I feel like I've been patient enough. I feel like it's time for me to be proactive. And I honestly feel like I'm wasting my time just sitting and waiting. Like one could say that this was an impulsive decision to take on this job, but I feel like in my mind, I needed to do that to obtain another goal of mine. And I obtained that goal, and I know I have to upkeep and maintain this job to maintain the goal that I reached. However, I feel like I got a new plan in motion that could potentially put me at even greater heights and like move me out of my situation now in a short period of time. So it's like high risk, high reward. Like,
yo, for real though.
Low risk, low reward.
And you just in this job that you don't want to be in. And it's like, yo, it's like every day you gotta try to find new solutions. I think what's important, like too, is like people say like, well, no, I said people say, I was thinking of two different things at once. Well, I always think about, especially like if I think about like what Aunt said, like your last day at work, if you just leave, I'm be like, all right, so what's my first move after this? Like, what is the first thing? Like, if I be like, yo, tomorrow, and I get off work and I walk out that building and I get in the car, I'm like, all right, this is the beginning of just me living, and I have to survive right now. What am I going to do? I can't, but I'm not going to get another job. I'm just doing everything for me. It's like, that's going to be really hard because now you don't have nothing to fall back on unless you just fold and just go back into applying somewhere. But that's like, I think that's like that'll be the biggest moment for me because it's like, besides all the grinding and stuff, I'm not going to mind grinding because I know if I go to sleep, I could wake up the next day and keep doing this over and over. But it's like, all right, well, how I'm going to stay afloat, though? That's going to be the biggest, like, thing. You got to figure out how you going to live.
Do y'all have, like, a practical dream and then, like a big dream? You know what I mean? Like,
what do you like?
Like, one could say that what we want to do, like, just podcast for a living and do media. One could say that's not practical. Like, it's not like we can go.
But it's becoming a new norm.
It is.
So it's at least people can call it not practical, but it's not impossible because there's a bunch of people out here doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's just people. I don't know. It depends on the goal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
because I feel like in my situation, I feel like I have a practical dream, practical goal, and then I have like I want to be Diddy goal. Like, you know how some people is like, their only goal is like, I want to be a rapper. And sometimes that's not always easy to do. Like you said, it's not impossible.
Right.
And we hope that you do become a rapper, but it's hard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if you say like, all right, my dream in life is to become a rapper, but I also got this degree in business, so I can become a business manager. So I feel like potential. I'm not really putting all my eggs in one basket. Like, okay, maybe I won't be this famous writer like what's her name, Ava DuVernay or anything like that. But all right, I got this degree in public relations. Like, I could work in the marketing department, at a firm or something like that. So I feel like that's another thing that like comforts me a little bit. It's because like I could feed my energy into both like channels. And one going to work and both could work at the same time. You never know.
That'd be even better.
I don't know. I just will feel more motivated. Some people are just like that. They just need to like be at a certain point to really lit the fire under them. Yeah. You know what I mean? I wish I was the type of person that didn't need that. Like, but I'd be so brain dead, like after work, and it just destroys my spirit. And like, I could be naive, but like, I just feel like I'm more optimistic. Like, I just really honestly think it's going to work out for the better. Cause I'm the type of person, I can't let myself fail.
No, and
even if I feel myself like failing, I'm gonna find a way to pick myself back up. Like, everything can be fixed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like you don't have a choice. It's a way for everybody to do it. It's just all about your strategy and your consistency and just the relationships you build.
And at the end of the day, Ayo is living Ayo's life. Miyadi is living Miyadi's life. Ant is living Ant's life. Like, nobody can really tell you what to do.
No, true.
Like, cause only you are the one that has to live your life. Other people might be right and valid in their points, but at the end of the day, they're not you. They're not in your skin.
No, that's the truth. Because people don't realize, like, especially people that's at jobs, you know, that people that hire you or people that like boss or say supervisor or something, they don't really realize how valuable you really are. You probably walk around there. I'm sure we all probably walk around like, y'all don't even realize like
y'all don't even
what
know
I'm capable of, yo.
Mm-hmm. Y'all don't even know I'm one of the funniest people ever met in their life. Yeah, y'all think I just walk around here like a zombie and real quiet.
Yeah.
I'm a whole clown in real life.
Right. They don't know that side of you.
I'm a whole circus.
Yeah, people say that about Ant when they see him outside of work. They be like, yo, it's the first time they see you outside of work. Yeah. And they just be like, I forgot. Matter of fact, no. Manning, when he used to work there, the first time he seen you, and he was like, yo, I did not know Ant was like that funny, yo. Like I'd never seen him outside of work, but he's like a whole different person. I was like, because he don't like it at work, so you're not going to get the real him. I'm like, well, he's my brother, so I know every side of him. But I was like, y'all are not gonna get the real Ant unless you see him outside this building. Like that is it.
Yo, the worst part of my day is crazy for anybody who listens to this that works at my job. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry to this man.
Yeah. The worst part of my day is pulling up in the work. Yo, before I get out the car, I'm like, this is the longest possible time before I walk out of the building.
Yeah.
Sitting there before I walk in, really be like, I hate everything. I hate everything right now.
And like the lowest thing, like, will just trigger me and like set me off. Like, I was already irked. I had to go to work today. It was raining. The weather was terrible. I had to go to Walgreens and wait forever. I had a headache. I was hungry. So I was like, I wanted to go to Chick-fil-A, but the line, of course, was wrapped all the way around. I'm like, it's raining. Why don't y'all go inside? So I had to.
Because it's raining. They'd have to get out the car.
I meant, why aren't y'all at home? That's what I meant. Cooking something. But so I had to settle for Burger King. And I ordered the number 8, thinking the number 8 was the crispy chicken sandwich, but it was the original chicken sandwich. I literally got home.
It's crazy. I know how big of a difference in a sandwich that is.
And I cried. This was just a few hours ago. I cried. I was like, and I have a cold. Like, I was just like, my skin's breaking out. I'm like, this is the worst. I want to quit my job. At the end of the day, I got the wrong chicken sandwich and I blame it on my job. I just want to quit.
Yo, the smallest things, yo, it'll trigger it.
Cause like it's just such a difference, no? The crispy chicken sandwich is popping.
It is.
But that original joint, what is this? There's
that long roll.
Isn't that the long submarine sandwich?
It's like this flat. Like, it don't even taste the same.
Chicken don't even shape like that.
No, first of all, I remember that like years ago, even as a kid seeing that sandwich, I'm like,
years ago.
That's not that's not even like, this ain't real, dog. That ain't real.
That's why Burger King ain't say nothing during this whole chicken sandwich debate. They know they wrong.
What y'all?
They got an alright chicken sandwich. That tender crisp.
No, the tender crisp joint good.
No, the crispy chicken sandwich, that joint. That's what it's called, the tender crisp.
Tender crisp. Yeah. That joint is dope.
Yes,
the one that looks like a regular sandwich.
Yeah, the one that looks, no, that I feel like that's more comparable to the Popeyes chicken sandwich me. That one, I would always get that one because I had the little coupon. Mm-hmm. But it was so dark and rainy out. I'm looking at the at the drive-thru thing. I'm like, I got number 8. I think it was the number 8.
You done got the submarine chicken. That joint's trash.
A whole submarine over. It was all salty. I was like, this is terrible. It's not even real. And I paid $9 for this. $9.
She's gonna be like, ma'am, take the sandwich and go to work tomorrow. I don't care about your job. Take the sandwich.
I was so upset. I really boo-hoo cried. I'm like, this is not the right one.
To your point, though, like, I can't be I can't be myself at work. Sometimes I am. If I'm just a better day, I guess.
Yeah.
But on average, it's like I can't. I don't feel good in here, so I can't be who I want to be.
And I'll go in trying to be positive too. Like, I'm like, you know what? Let me just get this over with. But as soon as I open my email, I'm immediately irked because it's like them nitpicking at something. I'm like,
and then like, I can't do the work small talk, like the typical like, man, can't wait till Friday. I'm like, yo, if I hear that again,
Friday.
or like Monday or Wednesday, like, oh, we're almost there. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Happy hour. I'm like, I want to be like, no, like, I want to be like, yo, don't y'all know y'all keep saying this? Yo, because they be like, yeah, it's Friday, and I want to be like, yeah, and then it'll be Monday in 3 days.
Yeah, right.
Again, and you will still come up to me like, Monday, can't wait till Friday. Shut the fuck up.
Yo, but
that's why I never say that. I'm like, what?
Yo, the thing is, I ain't gonna lie. There's some people who is like, you can see them and say hi to them, but it's like you don't talk to them enough to know what else to say to them. So you just because sometimes I hate it too, because I hate saying the same thing, because I think to myself sometimes like, yo, this is literally all I say to people, and it's like you see somebody be like, hey, what's going on? They be like, hey, what's going on? But it's like, I don't know what to talk to you about. We don't have other conversations, so it's just like
George?
Jordan? They were like, we can go fast enough. They were like, nah, man, not fast enough. Then they see me the next day. They be like, yep, Wednesday, hump day, right in the middle there. I'm like, yeah, I know, man. Friday coming soon. Friday coming soon, though. So then Friday comes. Ice Cube. Right. Yo, Friday comes. It's just like, oh yeah, it's about to be a good weekend. He was saying, then they spoil that by saying Friday was like gonna be a good weekend. Usually Fridays, I ain't gonna lie, Fridays is like I'm in my best mood out of work days on Friday. But then, hey, Friday comes soon. Then they gotta bring it down by saying like, yeah, but you know how that goes. Then them 2 days just fly by. Then it'll be Monday again. I'll be like, come on, dog. Just let me. Don't even say nothing if that's what you're gonna say to me. But yeah, it is the same conversations as like, yeah, it's Monday. Oh, it's Friday. Oh, it's this. The weekend's gonna go fast. You're gonna be right back here again. Me telling you the same thing in the bathroom. Like, no, shut up. Just shut up, yo.
And then like my boss sometimes has this I'm laughing because like I know who listens like at work listens to this. Like Mike, I know you listening.
He is.
So my boss comes up to me and just, like, you see what I'm doing. Like, I'm doing my normal thing, but he has to, like, say something to me. So he'll always be like, hey, making out, man. I want to be like, how the fuck does it look? Like, you ask me this every day. You're doing the same thing.
Like, how have I been making out all these years I've been working for you?
Like, how am I making out? Like, how do you even answer that question? What does that mean?
I ain't making out.
Because if I turn you and be like, oh, it's not horrible. Let me tell you about it. Listen, you're going to be like, all right, hump day, Wednesday. Like, shut the fuck. Like, and then I always just be like, no, it's going all right, man. It's doing good. He's like, all right, man. And he'll let something cliche and walk away.
Yeah, about to say they give you
But
that
every
cliche
once in a
line.
while, I'll just come by like, everything all right? How you make? Sometimes I want to turn around and be like, I will come to you if I'm not
good,
Yeah,
right?
like,
Get off me, man. Like, what are you doing?
Like, oh my God, I hate that. And then like, you know me, my heart is on my sleeve. It's all in my face. Like, y'all have to know that I don't like this.
I don't like this, yo.
Y'all have to know I'm lying when we're in our one-on-ones. You're like, so you like it? Everything's good? I'm like, yep. And my mouth goes like this. You don't know that's a lie? Like,
Yeah.
come on.
It's like, come on,
You
dog.
really think this is what I want to do?
Yeah, no. Like, this is not what I wanted, where I want to be at.
I be like zoned out. Like, they just throwing all these numbers at me, and they be like, yo, I'll be like, okay. Like, face just like this. It's like, I'm just like, this is just the total opposite of who I am.
Right. They'd be like, yo, we
I'm
don't.
English, I'm art, I'm writing. This is math and numbers and structure.
Yeah, and emails from people like, no.
And emails. Like, that's the best part. That's the part I'm good at, constructing the emails, because y'all don't even know how to freaking type. You know what? I can't take you seriously. Stop writing your emails in Comic Sans font.
Yo, Comic Sans, yo. Who has emails in Comic Sans? Who went in the advanced sentence and changed that?
How are you my superior and you're sending emails in Comic Sans? I don't understand. I cannot send this back. I can't take you seriously.
Like, you better put on that Times New Roman of that Verdana real quick. Don't come here with that Comic Sans.
How come you can't spell? How come you can't speak? Like, why? And why are you above me? Get away.
Comic Sans.
And then I'm like, I quit.
Comic Sans. That's it. Comic Sans,
Comic
yo.
Sans. That's the name of the episode.
Comic
Comic
Sans.
Sans,
Comic-
yo.
No, the name of this
How
episode
dare you.
is Nelson PLAN-Dela. That's the name of the episode.
How dare you tell me what to do writing your emails in Comic Sans?
Yo, listen, you better turn that Arial on. Stop playing.
Ariel Black?
Yeah.
Times New Roman?
Yeah.
What's the other one? Calibri? Something?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Calibri. Whatever that, yo. Listen, dog. Every time, like, my supervisor will say something, yo, it bothers me, but it be like, it just motivate me even more, yo. And they be like, when your boss, like, because my boss kind of, like, he knows what I do outside of work. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, but he still expects me to care so much about work, just as much as that, and I never will. But he'll just be like, yeah, you know, because once, I don't know, if we come in and I'm like tired or something like that, he'd be like, yeah, because, you know, once Aaron gets out of here, you know, once he gets out of here, he's just gonna forget about us, you know, forget about the little people.
Yeah.
I be sitting there like, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna like forget y'all, like forget I even knew y'all, but it's like, yo, I am not gonna come back for y'all. Like, yo, man, you know what? I gotta thank my supervisor for this, bro, like for making this. Or it's like, dog, you don't know how bad I want to leave y'all, yo. Like, I just like, it's like you just say like, oh yeah, because when he makes it big and you're gonna make it big and you're gonna, I'll be like, you better believe it.
Yeah.
You better believe it, yo. Cause I would never want, like, people were saying it to me since my old job, playing around like, oh, don't forget about the little people, and like, oh yeah, one day you're gonna do this or you gonna, but like, yeah, like. Yeah, like don't just. I don't want you to just say it just because you know that I do.
Right.
I know I do what I do. Like, nah. Like,
there's some
really
positive reinforcement at work. I won't say that.
Yeah.
Like,
No. Some is positive.
There's somebody that's been telling me at my job for years now, like, yo, y'all out of here. So y'all going, even before the podcast, like y'all gonna do it. Y'all meant for bigger things. Y'all supposed to. So, and I always take that. I don't take that lightly.
That right there.
Because I'll be like, y'all really appreciate that. Like, that was the best thing I've heard for months. Like,
yeah. Like you see I'm not supposed to be here. You see
the potential.
Yeah.
And it's that makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying?
It makes me feel good at first, but then I get depressed because I feel like that happens all the time. Like, so many people see the potential in me, and I just feel like I never live up to that because I'm just like sitting on it.
Well, it's
cool. It's
a process though.
Yeah.
And then I got a text randomly from somebody who works at my job who I didn't know was listening and who doesn't even work anywhere near me. Text my phone and just like quoted something I said in the podcast. He's like, you was on point with that. And I want to be like, when did I say that? He said the episode. I was like, thank you. Like, I had no idea.
No idea you was
even listening. So it's like, I don't take... After this whole episode, my moral of the story is like, you can't, we're saying all of this, but you can't take for granted the people who you don't know are listening, hearing everything you say, rooting for you silently. And that kind of makes me, even though we go to work every day and we wish we were doing what we want to do for a living or was more fulfilled, at least we know what we're doing outside of that isn't going unnoticed.
Right.
So even though it's not hundreds of thousands of people, there's still a segment of people that's like rooting for you.
Yeah, like,
and it's like, even if that's the case, even if they're in the minority, and I don't know that to be true, but even if they are in the minority, that's enough to not make me want to stop, because I don't want to let those people like that. Those people are like, no, go, keep going.
Yeah,
it's like I don't want to stop. No.
Yeah,
I remember I was bored one time and I was like looking through my DMs and I scrolled all the way back to like 2015 and some bull, like I didn't even know him, but he messaged me in regard to a blog post that I wrote back in 2015. He was like, you know what, I don't even like to read, but like I read your whole blog and it was like so dope. And I'm just like, I really teared up because it's like, flash forward to 2019, what am I doing? It's like, I should be cultivating this. People will be on Facebook like, oh, I thought you'd be a music producer by now. I don't know why they would think that. But
making beats.
Probably just like
producing is more than just making beats.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow, like you haven't talked to me. I haven't talked to you since high school, and you still like remember that about me, that I like love music that much. Like,
right.
I'm flattered, but then I get like a little somber because it's like, dang, like I really could have done more to like make my dream come true or like be in that realm. And it just, that's another thing that fuels my fire.
Yeah, because it's just like, yo, a lot of people will see it. People I still talk to from my old job always still like, I see what you're doing and blah, 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 blah. Like, or people at the job now still, ever since I think before I was even there, I guess like look forward to what we do when we go out to Atlanta and stuff like that, and ask like, yo, y'all didn't go out to Atlanta this year and do the beat thing and do.
That's
and
dope.
it's like, it's cool. I remember, at my last job, for years, like, they would have at any job, they have like kind of like a little review with like a one-on-one type of thing. And they ask, and every time, they give you feedback, they get the feedback and blah, blah, blah. And then they always ask this question. And it was only one of my bosses that ever asked me this after she gave like the question she had to give me. She was like, all right, so like, where do you see yourself like working? Like, what do you want to work toward in here? Like, what do you want to go to a different area you want to do? Every year, I'll just be like, I'll just be like, nah, I'm cool where I'm at. And they'd be like, yo, at this time, I was part-time. I wasn't even full-time. I was just like, nah, I'm cool where I'm at. And then next year, next boss, nah, I'm cool where I'm at. Next year, nah, I'm cool. So then she finally asked me, she was like, and at this point, I've been in that job as a part-timer longer than everybody, including the managers, has been there. Like, I was the, like, I guess, senior person there and wasn't in a full-time position. None. And they like, yeah, you've been here so long and you know a whole lot and you do. It's like, how don't you still at the same mindset? And I was like, well, I don't take, and I ain't take offense to it, but I was just like, because, like, honestly, I'm only here because, I mean, if you really want to be honest, I'm only here because my man worked here. I like the clothes that y'all got. And I mean, and y'all pay better than a lot of the other jobs in here. So that was my mind. I wasn't going to say that, but it was like, I got other plans, yo.
Right.
Like, I'm not trying to take on more responsibility in here because I really don't want to. Like, doing what I'm cool where I'm at. Just giving me the responsibilities I got. And eventually I'll just move on and be treating that job exactly the same.
You don't need any more distraction from your actual dream.
Yeah, like I don't care that much. Because if y'all give me more, then I ain't trying to disappoint y'all because I still got a part-time attitude with a full-time job. So like, nah, I ain't want to do that. But it was like that question always, like I already knew, it's kind of like they already knew what my answer was going to be every single time that question was brought up. Right. Like, you don't want to go any further? You don't want to? Nah. No. Like, I don't. My next move in here wants to be out.
I'm the same way. All right, we going on 90 minutes.
Oh, shoot.
All right. This convo got passionate. For people listening, sorry we didn't talk about any music in this episode besides Jay-Z's birthday in the beginning. But
this conversation was really important to have because that's what we was feeling.
It was. And, we like to be transparent on here. We like to fill y'all in.
Yeah. Give you the real.
Yeah, especially for people out there
it's the real.
In the same position that probably got a job that they don't want because they want to be more creative and want to work on their own time, Not give somebody else their time and then put your time second.
It's the real. Make you feel.
I see you.
Club.
All right. Jazz in here dancing for the people who ain't seeing
Lil' Kim's iconic.
No, but we like to keep it real with y'all, and we like letting y'all in on how we're feeling along with how we think. Right. So we appreciate y'all for listening. If you related, we appreciate you relating because I'm sure there's a lot of you out there who feel like that. Only advice I can give you is keep your head down and work while you work. Work on you while you working for them, so hopefully you can work for yourself. Make it work for you. Find your fulfillment.
Quit.
If you can make it work and you can take care of responsibilities and you can be healthy and take care of everything you could take care of and you want to quit, and you can make it work and invest in yourself, bet on yourself.
Bet.
Listen.
Quitty, I might. Quitty boy too.
I'm not out here telling everybody quit their job. We all got responsibilities.
You said quit? All right.
I said everybody. I'm not telling everyone to quit their job. But Jess said she can make it work. If you can make it work, then live for you and don't go make somebody else rich. Make yourself rich.
Quitty boy.
When am I gonna boss up?
It ain't all about money neither. I don't want people taking that from this.
It's about like that personal fulfillment. Like
personal fulfillment to me means much more than money. Money will come in the process, but like you said, Cole said it. You said it's beauty in the struggle. You gotta grind to it though.
Yeah. Like you have to, yo. Like you gonna appreciate it so much when it's all said and done, yo. But if you love what you're doing, then you'll go through that struggle happily though.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like you'll happily go through it. You won't even have it. You won't have any type of issues with it if you're really passionate about it. So
right. So anybody listening, if y'all got stories, hit us up. Send us a DM to the AuxCoreCast on Instagram or on Twitter, and AuxCoreCast@gmail. Hit us up there. If you got stories about your job or the struggle you was going through when it came to managing your passions and your day-to-day work life,
please share.
or if you just want to relate to us in any kind of way, or if you feel the opposite, just hit us up. Yeah. Share your story. We'll talk about it on here again. Y'all hit us up. But we're gonna keep working towards the life we want while working for the life we have.
Might quit.
And if you could quit and work on yourself full time. But I hate to say it, but I gotta work in the morning.
Same.
So, but we took the time out tonight, to work for ourselves.
We did.
In between working for somebody else.
We did.
Because this is what's going to take our lives to the next level, and I still believe that. So
we will.
So, for the AuxCoreCast, aka the Works Corecast,
Quit Scorecast.
Quit Scorecast. Ant,
Jasmine.
Hey yo.
And you are now unplugged. Have a good day at work tomorrow. If you're at work, make it through. If you love your work, keep enjoying yourself.
If you don't, quit.
Quick
If you don't, again, and can responsibly quit. Don't run into your boss after you hear this and be like, fuck this job, I'm out. And you got a whole family at home and responsibilities.
Oh, yeah, Dad, don't listen to me.
Yeah. And you overdrafting.
Yeah. Don't quit in the red. But that's it for us. Young Plug. We will talk to y'all next time. Peace.